Hello guys, and welcome to the 100 dart challenge. Today we're looking at a guy we've seen before, looking at this little tiny shell ejecting blaster. If you do not know what the 100 dart challenge is, it is putting 100 rounds through a blaster, timing it, and seeing where it lands all time on the 100 dart challenge list. We've done plenty of these so far, so let's just get into it with this guy. Do I see any issues? Yes, the shell ejecting is slow, and you still have to T-pull it. I really wish putting the shell in could prime it or something, but that would probably make it way weaker. And today, why is this different from the last one? Well, if you guys don't know, this is the second worst blaster on the 100 dart challenge, and today we're changing up a little bit. Last time I used one shell. Today we have 4 shells, all the ones that it came with, but on top of that, we're using my special stuff. We're using quarter darts that I have made. Quarter darts are a half, just about half of a half dart. So that's what quarter darts are. And 3 of them can fit into a shell. So we're going to see how fast it will do if we have 4 shells and 3 shots in each shell. Before, it was just 1 shot per shell, 1 shell. Today, we have 4 shells, 3 rounds per shell. So, with that, nothing really much else to say. I've gone over this guy before. Let's just take it to the challenge, shall we? Alright, hello guys. To the 100 dart challenge. Today, we have this guy once again, but we'll be using my quarter darts. That means we get to fit 3 rounds in each shell, and I'll be using all the shells it came with, which are 4, and then I'll be putting all the rest of the rounds right there. You have to load it, prime it, and on your marks, get set, go. It's not the most powerful, but it does work. But not all 3 rounds, seat, so some of them will fall out. And I also have to scavenge for the darts and reload. But yeah, I have to hold this blaster up, or the 3rd round will fall out of the blaster itself. There's no more in that can, so we can just get rid of that. And we'll just see what we can do. We already shot 12 rounds, so not too bad, I say. That's what I want to do. I like the shells to land right there. That's 2 in a row. That works really well. And that one did not work so well. Now we grab, and then we load. Hopefully we have enough daylight for this episode. We're doing it pretty late. Well, honestly, this is kind of nice. Just reloading this guy is actually kind of fun. But yeah, my quarter darts are pretty nice. They're all made with hard tip darts, so it really doesn't matter, because these are just really cheap, useless darts. Hard tip darts you really can't use anywhere. Uh-oh. Well, all the shells all around stayed in there, so that's good. But yeah, hard tip darts are just very cheap. You shouldn't be shooting these at anyone, which I won't be. They're just really easy to, use them to load into stuff like this. And we will see more blasters use quarter darts and stuff like that in the future. Right now, this is the very first one using my special made quarter darts. And if you can't tell, this is a shell ejecting blaster. It honestly fires the shells pretty well backwards, which is not always the best, to say the least. Where are we at? 2 minutes? Honestly, we're not doing too bad. It just depends how fast I can reload these. Because honestly, this pile is getting pretty small, even though this pile was already small. Quarter darts are not very big. But yeah, this blaster is honestly really fun. It was $10 on Amazon, and completely worth it in my opinion. Uh-oh. Well, that one dropped around. Gotta reload that one. So I don't think this one's making top 10. I had hopes that would, but the reloading seems like is killing me. If I had more of these shells, which I will not buy more of these shells, because these shells are even more expensive than the nerf shells, which is crazy, to say at least. Well, that last one just barely fell out, but that works. None of these, I'm pretty sure the farthest round out there is literally like 25 feet away. So this thing does not fire 3 rounds good, at least it fires them. We're at 330. It's definitely going to beat the original time of this blaster. The second worst time on the 100-yard challenge at 11 minutes. So I think we're doing pretty well on time, that's for sure. Trying to figure out a faster way to do this, but I really think I'm doing the fastest way I can, honestly. Running to grab the rounds are not the best. We just hit 4 minutes. Okay, we got this. Loading's not the best, but at least it's nice. Maybe I could load faster, but honestly, shoving these rounds into the shells hurt my fingers pretty bad. Okay, after this we need 2 more shells. What? What am I doing? That's not good. That is a blunder on my watch. Okay, 2 more shells, 6 rounds. Can we beat 5 minutes? Hopefully we can. Just don't mess this up. Last shell. Now that last one came out right here and fell. And I'm gonna count that because I already fired the blaster and this was the very last one in there. So that one counts. But yeah, just to let you know, I'm gonna walk out. And this is the farthest the dart's reached out of that blaster. So 3-round burst doesn't really work well. But for the 100-dart challenge, it still doesn't work well, but it is less than 50% faster. Wait, no. It is about like 55, 58, or 60% faster than the original one we did of this guy. So that's good. So with that, let's just do a recap.
So how did the special fine blaster do with my quad rounds darts with 4 shells? Well, it did a little bit better. It's no longer second last on this list. Well, that one is. This one is 72nd place. Still absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But at least it did better than the Ultra 5. And with that, let's get back.
So how did the shell ejecting blaster do? Nothing spectacular, but nothing awful. It's like 55 to 60% faster with this. And yeah, honestly, I think that's pretty good for what we did. And I had a lot of fun. Honestly, I didn't feel stressed or anything loading or anything like that. I was still going as fast as I possibly could. Honestly, this blaster is now not too bad. It's still pretty terrible, but it's not awful like it was before. But this will not be the last time we'll see this blaster on the challenge. We got it for one more time, because I got another thing for this guy eventually. But with that, nothing really else to say. I had no issues with this guy. It worked well, worked good. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to catch you in another episode of the 100-Dart Challenge. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and bye-bye.